sacrificing income to be able to do something that you really enjoy? I think the answer to that is yes. So what I've been doing while I've had this programming job is I've just been really practical about it, and I'm saving up for the opportunity to try something new. So that way, even if it is part-time, like even if I get into radio and it's part-time and I'm not making a lot of money, I'm hoping that I've at least been smart enough about it that I can give it a try for a while and still be safe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. You're listening to 12.7 Speedrunner Radio. Caller number 12 right now. I'm going to hook you up with passes to go see Spike Vegeta live and in person. Just use the keyword Spike Vegeta when you call in, and we'll be able to give you that prize. And stay tuned. We've got a new song coming up here from Siglemic and the Resets. It's called 12.9. There you go. I don't know, man. Just do what you love. That's all that matters. There you go. That's my audition tape right there. Let's just send that in. Just send that in. Siglemic and the Resets. Here's a new ballad from Stryker. It's called Water in the Fitness Room. You'll love it, I guarantee. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm more excited about the podcast than I am about the radio thing. Just because the podcast is something I can do now, and it's like it's contributing to the community. And we're still stuck in World 3, because I didn't save. I will get out of World 3 tonight. I don't know that I'll beat the game tonight, but I will certainly try to get out of World 3. But yeah, I don't know. My goal with the podcast is to just add to the community. It's not like the key point to bring home here is that the goal is not to replace the Sunday sequence break. It's just to add something new. Why won't it let me leave this ladder? That was really weird. It did not let me leave the ladder. That was really bizarre. I jumped right on him. That's silly. I'm like super distracted slash beyond caring about the DKC2 portion of the stream now. Yeah, I agree, Pi. The podcast could definitely help for radio. I actually was thinking about advertising, or not advertising, like putting my stream on my application, or just like mentioning that that I've cast in front of 70,000 people before. Like, I think that's something that a lot of people, when they apply for a job like that, don't have the ability to say. Like, the thing that's not going in my favor about the about the radio thing is that I don't have any actual broadcasting experience in the academic sense. I've never gone to college for broadcasting. But I don't necessarily know that matters if I can show to them that I'm a good presence. Alright, Morks. Excellent. Thank you. Have a good night. The reason I haven't done anything as far as like highlight reel goes is that, well, A, I'm lazy, and I haven't done anything like that. But B, I don't know that the structure of my typical stream matches well enough with radio to the point where I would want to add it in. That being said, if we do this podcast, I think that's something that I would want to show a sample of in an application. Because I think that's more of like a radio format. It might not necessarily be on a topic that anyone on the radio station cares about, but I think they'd be more interested in how do you approach the group discussion, how do you, you know, like, can you keep viewers' attention, that sort of thing. Or listeners' attention, rather. Viewers is probably not the word I'd want to use when applying for radio. Show them the SM race, exactly. I actually, this is really funny to me. I had a lot of people giving me good commentary praise after that race. Actually, me and Sinister both got a lot, which was awesome. But one of them that I got was from some guy at, like, he's not an actual CNN broadcaster, like, on the network, but he does, like, I want to say he does, like, an internet podcast for them or something. I don't know the details, unfortunately. I just know that he somehow works for CNN, and he was saying that I did a good job. So that was kind of cool. Not that I know anything about news networks, because I don't really watch the news. But I figured that was kind of a out of nowhere kind of thing. I'm certainly not a politics guy, so I have no idea what to say about that, but I just thought it was cool. Sinister 1 got a shout out from Tony Reale, which I'm super jealous. I actually wanted to tweet at Tony and see if he would retweet Sinister's stream. Because he tweeted the original blindfolded Punch-Out run when he found out about it. And I wanted to just tweet at him and be like, yo, you know, he streams live, right? You should stop by sometime. Because it'd be really cool to have Tony Reale just show up in someone's stream. The damage boost of death. Slime climb. This is the longest DKT2 World 3 anyone's ever done. Took an hour break. That was cool. Going fast. Yeah, Tony Reale, the host of Around the Horn, tweeted Sinister's Punch-Out run. That is 100% factual. So I want to tweet at him. I follow him on Twitter. I don't think he follows me, or Sinister for that matter, but I was going to tweet at him and just be like, hey, you know, he does this thing live. You should stop by sometime. That would be pretty sweet. This is the third time or fourth time we've done Bramble Scramble tonight. Get Tony Reale on our show, and then he finds out it's like a direct ripoff of Around the Horn, and then he sues us, and it's over. That's how it ends. We can't, no more talking about Tony Reale. He's not allowed to know about our community. What I like about this level, besides the fact that it's really hard to die, is how perfect this level is for speedrunning. It punishes you for mistakes so hard. This is... You have to be really rehearsed on your Bramble Scramble, or any of the barrel levels in the game. And it's all precise timing. It's a beautiful design. Go that way. Go down. Keep going down. Why are you not going down? Okay. No, it's not down. We're going around the horn here. This is really easy. I'm not gonna get the bonus this time. What an embarrassing. I'm choking. Alright. I like this game a lot, but I would never speedrun it. Sorry, I probably should put no SRL in my title. Or 4chan will hate me. I don't want to speedrun this game. I tried to learn Donkey Kong Country 1, and I don't know. It's precise platforming, which isn't a bad thing. It's just not my cup of tea, I guess. It's fun to watch. I have an appreciation for it, that's for sure. But this is not a series that I'm good at or have a strong desire to get good at. I don't think I mid-ringed. Although, with as many times as I've played this stage tonight, by the end, if I'm not speedrunning it, something's wrong. Am I going back to the bonus? I wanted to go left there. He ate me. I'm so scared of these things. The stage is like hypnotic. I'm falling asleep. All right. For the millionth time tonight, let's beat this guy. Also, I haven't said hello to Mido yet. Mido's been here for forever, and I just haven't said hello because I'm a jerk. I'm sorry. What's up, Mido? Mido, you've been playing this recently again, haven't you? Is that true? I want to say I've seen you playing this. I don't know why I stand in the corner. That's like a guaranteed hit every time, too. Don't stand in the corner. I walked into him. I thought he was jumping straight up. That's my bad. I'm gonna go get more water because I'm dying again. All right, we're back. Somebody was asking what SNES emulator should you use. My answer is SNES GT is really accurate. I would use that. It's also not as feature rich, which is a good thing in my opinion. Sometimes SNES emulators especially like to just go ballistic on the amount of features that they have, and it can be really overwhelming. So if you're not an enthusiast and you don't really care about every little tiny video setting or audio setting, SNES GT is really easy to pick up on. So it serves both purposes. It's something that You can get away with playing any game on for speedrunning as far as SRL is concerned. It's legitimate, and at the same time, it's very easy to use. Thank you, Radman. Also got a... Let me check here. Just want to make sure I get it right. I have a $50 donation from Adam. Adam from Connecticut. Thank you very much. All right, let's try to get this run going again. I want to save just so that nothing bizarre happens again. There is a bonus game over there too. Could definitely use that. What is a controller for reducing input lag? That's not something that I know a lot about. I think you just have to get used to it if you're playing on emulator. I will tell you that it's a lot nicer to use an actual SNES controller if you can. I think it's one of the best controllers ever made. And it's definitely a lot better than using something like an Xbox D-pad. That's something that a lot of new people like to use, thinking that it serves the same purpose, but Xbox D-pads are just atrocious. Especially when you consider how many inputs you do with a D-pad. Because you don't have that analog capability, first of all, so you're not going to use an analog stick. If you think you're going to use an analog stick, it's just not going to work. But the Xbox D-pad is also not something that's very responsive. What I like about the SNES D-pad is that it's big, first of all. So, you know, your thumb is going to fit over the D-pad well. And it also is very sturdy, where I think like a lot of Xbox pads or things of that nature, you can kind of press in one direction, but then when you try to switch it, you don't get that immediate reaction that you want. So if you can, I would recommend get something like this. It doesn't have to be a Super Famicom. Get a SNES controller if you have one, and then just use like a USB SNES. I don't even know what they're called. USB to SNES adapter, I guess. But ultimately, if you really can, the sooner you can get on console, the better. I've always liked playing on console better than on emulator when I can. It just feels more responsive. It's the way you used to play it as a kid, so it's got the nostalgia to it. This fight's been owning me, man. Is that 2 or 3? It's only 2. Stuck in the corner again. I don't know why that's my reaction every time, but it is. That was risky, and I'm dead. I deserve that one. Oh, he did not just do that to me. Oh, please, just let me beat him. Okay. Mickey Toe Donald. What an interesting game. Alright, we get, I think, only one crack at this again. So we're probably going to fight the boss again. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to go down there. Alright. It looked inviting. Well, back to World 3. This game's really silly with its saves. That you save like in the middle of worlds instead of at the end. Well, I gotta be pretty good at this fight by now. He robbed me again. Alright, at least we're gonna get some chances here. I've never heard of anyone running Super Bonk or Bonk's Adventure, although it wouldn't surprise me if someone does. Off the top of my head, I can't name anyone. But more often than not, you'll find that if there is a game out there, no matter how obscure it is, someone has run it. Especially at this point in the community, because it's almost, for a lot of people, looking for something that hasn't been played is one way that they approach speedrunning. Some people like to play the really popular games, other people like to play games that haven't been explored. And now that the community's had publicity for a few years, it's getting to the point where if you can name a game, someone has at least attempted a speedrun of it, or has a pretty good reason why no one will do it. mean, to give you perspective, Withheld did that 100% Toho RPG speedrun, which was like over 100 hours. So time is certainly not a factor that we can use anymore to say people won't speedrun something. There are persistent people out there. And obscurity doesn't really prevent people from playing something too. I did it again. Every time I see a pit, I think I can fall down it, but... Should probably try to get these coins. He juked me. I passed the barrel because I'm dumb. He throws fast. I thought he would at least have a break in his animation, but he doesn't. That happens every time. She delayed her animation too. Stop eating the honey and jump. I didn't come close on that jump. Alright, we get to fight the boss again. Maybe there's a reason I never beat this game. Like, I can see the frustration here. Like, the stopping point. Yeah, I'm gonna be better than Reflected at Cudgel. I'm gonna find some ridiculous multi-hit combo. Roll into him. Smart. I might need to go get more medicine. Dead. Just outside of the reach, I thought, but no. I need more medicine. I can't even say a sentence. Be back. Alright. Hopefully that's all I needed to feel a little bit better for now. If I keep coughing really badly and stuff, I might just go to sleep. That's probably the smarter thing to do. We can continue this tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to beat the game tonight anyway, based on how I'm progressing now. It seems like I've been stalling a lot on a lot of the stages. This happens every time. How did I live? Please. Okay, let's try to get to a save point at least here. Why won't he jump? I don't understand. That happened earlier too. Oh, sorry. I'm coughing all over the place. Get really close to this edge. Don't stand on him. I knew that would happen somehow in my head. I pictured it. All I had to do was jump on him. I think I hit the ceiling. What? I didn't know we could go there. That sucks. Wow. We might not get past this stage. Might just be over. The game I couldn't beat. Donkey Kong Country 2. Nice jump, idiot. Ugh. I don't understand this game's mechanics at all. Between eating the honey on the wall and like not jumping the way I wanted to, I don't know. We get to fight Cudgel again. I think I'm just done for the night, to be honest. I think I am done. I'm starting to not feel good again and not get anywhere. So I think I'll pick this up tomorrow maybe.